Hello, and welcome to Skillify English. I am your host, John. I am so happy that you are here with me today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Slow English Podcast. What does that mean? It means I speak slowly, I speak clearly, I use simple words. I want you to understand every word I say. When you listen to slow English, your brain relaxes. You learn faster because you are not stressed. You can enjoy the story. You can enjoy the lesson. So please, get comfortable. Maybe you are sitting on your sofa. Maybe you are drinking a cup of hot coffee or tea. Maybe you are driving your car or walking in the park. Wherever you are, take a deep breath. Let's learn English together. Today, we have a very important topic. It is a topic for beginners, but also for intermediate learners. It is about a question you hear every single day. That question is, how are you? We all know this question, how are you? And we all know the answer from our textbooks. The textbook says, I am fine, thank you. And you? Repeat after me. I am fine, thank you. And you? This answer is correct. The grammar is perfect. There is no mistake. But there is a small problem. The problem is that it sounds like a robot. Beep, boop, I am fine. It does not sound natural. Native speakers, people from the UK, the USA, Canada, Australia, we do not usually say, I am fine. If you always say, I am fine, you sound a little bit distant. You sound like you do not want to talk. It is a conversation stopper. Today, I want to help you sound more natural. I want to help you sound like a real person, not a textbook. I want to give you new tools for your English toolbox. We are going to look at 3 categories of answers. Positive answers are for when you are happy. Neutral answers are for when you are just okay. Negative answers are for when you are tired or sad. Are you ready? Let's start with positive answers. Imagine it is a beautiful morning. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. You had a good breakfast. You feel happy. You walk into your office or your school. A friend sees you and says, "Hi, how are you?" You feel good, so do not say, "I'm fine." Here are 3 better ways to answer. The first option is, I'm doing well. Listen again. I'm doing well. This is a very polite phrase. It is professional. It is perfect for work. You can say this to your boss. You can say this to your teacher. You can say this to a stranger at the bank. Some people say, I'm doing good. You will hear this in movies. I'm doing good. But strictly speaking, doing well is better grammar. Well describes how you are doing. So if you want to sound smart and polite, use I'm doing well. Let's try a scenario. Imagine you are at a job interview. You are wearing nice clothes. You meet the manager. The manager says, "Welcome. How are you today?" You smile. You shake their hand. You say, "I'm doing well, thank you." This sounds excellent. The second option is pretty good. Listen closely. Pretty good. Now, you might be confused. Pretty usually means beautiful, like that is a pretty flower. But in English, when we put pretty before an adjective, it changes the meaning. Here, pretty means very or quite. So
Pretty good means quite good or very good.
This is casual. It is friendly. You use this with your friends, your neighbors, or people you know. It is relaxed. It is not formal. Imagine you are at the supermarket. You see your neighbor, Mrs. Wilson. She is buying apples. You wave your hand. She says, "Oh, hello, how are you?" You say, "Pretty good, thanks." It is short, it is sweet, it sounds very natural. The third option is a fun one. It is can't complain. Listen, can't complain. Let's look at the vocabulary. To complain means to say that you are not happy. For example, the soup is cold or the bus is late. That is complaining. When you say can't complain, you are saying my life is good right now. I have no problems. Even if I wanted to complain, I cannot. This is a very common phrase. It makes you sound like a native speaker. It is a little bit informal, but you can use it with almost anyone. It shows that you are a positive person. You are looking at the good side of life. Imagine you are waiting for the bus. The bus driver opens the door. You know him. He smiles and says, "How's it going today?" You smile back and say, "Can't complain." It implies that life is treating you well. So, those are your positive answers. I'm doing well, pretty good, and can't complain. Now, let's move to neutral answers. Life is not always amazing. Sometimes life is just normal. You are not super happy. You are not sad. You are in the middle. In English culture, especially in the UK and America, we often use neutral answers. We are humble. We do not always want to brag and say, "I am fantastic." So neutral answers are very, very useful. Here's the first phrase for neutral feelings. Not too bad. Listen. Not too bad. Think about the logic here. Bad is negative. Not bad is positive. It means you are okay. When you say not too bad, you are saying, I am okay. I am average. I am fine. But wait, I said fine is robotic. Not too bad is the natural cousin of fine. It has a better rhythm. Imagine you meet a friend for coffee. You're tired, but you are okay. Nothing special happened today. Your friend asks, "How have you been?" You shrug your shoulders. You say, "Not too bad." It is an honest, simple answer. Here's the second phrase for neutral feelings. All right. Listen. All right. This is very common in the United Kingdom. In the UK, people say, "All right," as a question, and the answer is, "All right." It is very, very casual. You can use this with friends, family, or co-workers you know well. It is short. How are you? I'm all right. It means you are safe. You are healthy. Everything is functioning. You are not jumping for joy, but you are not crying. You are just all right. Here's the third phrase for this category. This one is longer. It is same as always. Listen. Same as always. Or sometimes we say, same old, same old. When do we use this? We use this when life is a routine. You do the same thing every day. You get up, you go to work, you eat lunch, you work, you go home. Nothing changes. Is this bad? No. Routine can be good, but it is not exciting. Imagine you see your coworker in the kitchen at the office. You see him every day. He asks, "Hey, John, how are things?" You are making coffee. You look at him. You say, "Oh, same as always." It means, nothing is new. I am just living my normal life. So if you are feeling neutral, not high, not low, use these phrases. Not too bad, all right, or same as always. Now we must talk about negative answers. This is a very difficult part of English culture. You must be careful. If a stranger, like a cashier at a shop or a taxi driver, asks, "How are you?" they are just being polite. They do not really want to know your deep problems. If you tell the taxi driver, "I'm terrible, my dog is sick and I lost my money," the taxi driver will feel uncomfortable. He will not know what to say. So usually, with strangers, we lie. We say, "I'm doing well," even if we are sad. However, with your friends, your family, and people who love you, you should be honest. You can tell them if you are not happy. But we often use soft language. We do not want to be too dramatic. Here's a phrase you can use. I've been better. Listen, I've been better. This is a gentle way to say I am not good. It means, in the past I was better, but right now I am not good. When you say this to a friend, they will immediately worry. They will ask, "Oh no, what is wrong?" So only use this if you want to talk about your problem. Imagine your best friend calls you. You answer the phone. You sound sad. Your friend says, "Hey, how are you?" You say, "Honestly, I've been better."
Your friend will understand that you need support. Here is another phrase, and this one is very common for adults. A bit tired. Listen, a bit tired. We are all busy. We work hard. We study English. We take care of children. We are tired. It is okay to say this. How are you? I'm okay, just a bit tired. This is a safe negative answer. You can even say this to a coworker. It is not too personal. Everyone understands being tired. It creates a connection. Your coworker might say, "Me too. It is a long week." Here is one more for when you are feeling stress. Maybe you have too much work. Maybe you have an exam. You can say, "Stressed." How are you? I'm a little stressed, actually. This is honest. It explains why maybe you are not smiling. So remember the rule for negative answers. Be careful with strangers. With strangers, stay positive or neutral. With friends and family, you can be honest. You can say, "I've been better," "a bit tired," or "stressed." We have learned how to answer, but a conversation is like a game of tennis. Imagine a tennis match. The ball comes to you, you hit the ball. If you just answer the question and stop, you catch the ball and put it in your pocket. The game stops. The conversation dies. You must hit the ball back. You must ask the other person how they are. This is called the bounce back. You answer, and then you bounce the question back to them. You do not need to repeat the full question, "How are you?" You can make it shorter. Here is the best phrase. How about you? Listen, how about you? Let's put it together with an answer.
I'm doing well, thanks. How about you? See? It flows. It is smooth.
Another short option is, and you? Pretty good. And you? This is very fast. It is good for quick conversations. If you want to sound very casual, very cool, you can just say, yourself? Not too bad. Yourself? This is short for, how about yourself? But we cut the words to make it faster. Let's practice a full exchange. Hi, how are you? Can't complain. How about you? I'm doing well, thanks. That is a perfect, natural English interaction. You did not sound like a robot. You sounded like a friend. Now I want to do something special. I want us to practice together. I want you to open your mouth and speak. Do not just listen. You must use your muscles. You must use your voice. I will say a phrase. Then I will leave a quiet space. In that quiet space, I want you to say the phrase out loud. If you are on the bus, you can whisper. If you are alone, say it loud. Are you ready? Let's take a deep breath. Let's practice the positive answer. The phrase is, I'm doing well. Your turn. Say it now. Good. One more time. I'm doing well. Excellent. Now let's practice the casual positive answer. The phrase is, pretty good. Say it. Again, pretty good. Very nice. Now let's practice the neutral answer. Remember the shrug. The phrase is, not too bad. Your turn. Focus on the T sound. Not too bad. Say it again. Good job. Now let's practice the honest answer. You are talking to a friend. You are tired. The phrase is, I've been better. Say it. Feel the emotion. I've been better. Okay. Now the most important part, the bounce back. The phrase is, how about you? Your turn. Link the words together. How about you? Great! Now let's do a full simulation. I am your friend. I see you in the coffee shop. I will speak to you. I want you to answer me with pretty good, and then ask me back. Are you ready? Here I come. Hey, it is good to see you. How are you? Answer now. Pretty good, thanks. How about you? Did you say it? Did you hit the ball back? Let's try one more. I am your boss. I am formal. I want you to say, I am doing well, thank you. Good morning. How are you today? Answer now. Perfect. I am doing well, thank you. You sound very professional. This practice is very important. Your mouth has muscle memory. The more you say these words, the easier they become. When you see a real person, the words will just fly out of your mouth. You won't have to think. We have covered a lot of ground today. Let's look back at what we learned. We learned that I'm fine is okay, but it is boring. It is robotic.
We want to be more colorful. We want to be more human. We learned positive phrases for when life is good. I'm doing well, pretty good, and can't complain. We learned neutral phrases for when life is just normal. Not too bad, all right, and same as always.
We learned negative phrases for when we talk to friends about our problems. I've been better, a bit tired, and stressed. And finally, we learned to keep the conversation alive with the bounce back. How about you? My advice to you is this. Pick one phrase, just one. Maybe you like pretty good. For the next week, every time someone asks you, how are you? Use that phrase. Use pretty good. Get comfortable with it. Then, the next week, pick a new one. Maybe can't complain. Slowly, step by step, you will build your vocabulary. You will stop sounding like a textbook. You will sound like you. Learning a language is a journey. It is a long road. Some days are fast. Some days are slow. But you are doing it. You are listening to this podcast. You are practicing. That means you are succeeding. Be proud of yourself. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the Skillify English channel. It helps me a lot. It helps me make more lessons for you. And tell me in the comments, how are you today? Don't say, I'm fine. Use one of the new phrases we learned. I want to see, I'm doing well or not too bad in the comments section. Thank you for listening to the Slow English Podcast. I am John. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and I will see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.